King Charles recently made a significant announcement regarding Camilla, and the royal couple now finds themselves at the center of an even greater storm. This revelation has shaken the monarchy, with insiders describing the news as unprecedented. The explosive announcement has left everyone questioning. What does this mean for their relationship's future and for the monarchy itself? Camilla's role is suddenly under scrutiny, shocking those closest to the crown. The story of King Charles and Camilla is undoubtedly one of the most controversial royal romances in modern times. Their connection began in the early 1970s, when Charles, then the Prince of Wales, first met Camilla. From the start, their bond was undeniable, but societal expectations, royal duties, and outside pressures complicated their relationship. Fate took them down different paths. Charles married the famous Lady Diana Spencer in 1981, while Camilla married British Army officer Andrew Parker Bowles. Despite their separate marriages, rumors persisted. Their connection was never fully broken. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, the media and public closely followed the dynamics between Charles, Diana, and Camilla. What began as whispers turned into public accusations, with many suspecting that Charles and Camilla had maintained an affair despite their respective marriages. These suspicions were later confirmed, drawing intense public attention to what many saw as a royal scandal. The marriage between Charles and Diana was far from harmonious. By the early 1990s, their marital issues had become public knowledge, with Diana famously stating in a 1995 interview, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." This remark cemented Camilla's image as the other woman, often blamed for the breakdown of the royal couple. The tragic death of Princess Diana in 1997 only heightened the complex public perception surrounding Camilla. In the years following Diana's death, Charles and Camilla maintained their relationship discreetly, aware of the intense media scrutiny. It wasn't until 1999, 2 years after Diana's passing, that they made their first public appearance as a couple. The road to public acceptance was far from easy, with many questioning whether the royal family and the British people would ever accept Camilla. In 2005, after years of media controversy, Charles and Camilla married in a civil ceremony at Windsor's Guildhall, followed by a blessing at St. George's Chapel. While some members of the public began to accept their union, others remained critical. However, over time, Camilla gradually earned respect through her dedication to royal duties and public appearances alongside Charles. Although the memory of Diana lingered, public opinion toward Camilla softened. When Charles ascended the throne after Queen Elizabeth II's passing in 2022, Camilla's role gained new prominence. Now as Queen Consort, she faced new challenges, and despite the years that had passed, their past continued to follow them, with lingering divisions about her place in the monarchy. Behind Buckingham Palace's closed doors, tensions had been mounting. Recent reports indicate ongoing disagreements between Charles and Camilla, with tensions culminating in the shocking announcement that stunned both the public and the monarchy. As Charles embraces his role as king, the responsibilities and expectations on the royal couple have increased. Camilla's position has grown more visible, but the pressure has begun to strain their relationship. Sources reveal that friction has emerged over their differing views on royal protocol and handling family matters. Charles, committed to modernizing the monarchy while respecting tradition, sometimes clashes with Camilla's perspectives. She, now Queen Consort, has adopted a more assertive stance on several issues. One notable point of contention arose around Prince Harry's birthday. To Charles, this occasion was an opportunity to reconnect with his son, to heal old wounds. Camilla, however, felt that royal obligations should come first, and that this outreach risked tarnishing the monarchy's image. This difference of opinion sparked a dispute, which quickly escalated into an intense confrontation. The disagreements multiplied, and according to palace insiders, they went far beyond mere disagreements. Known for his calm, Charles reportedly struggled to balance public duties with domestic tensions, while Camilla, known for her strong-willed character, aimed to have greater influence over royal decisions. The situation reached its climax just before Charles's recent announcement. In an unexpected turn, Camilla was reportedly asked to temporarily leave Buckingham Palace following an especially heated argument. This confrontation, initially sparked by Harry's birthday, revealed deep fissures in their relationship between tradition, public pressure, and family tensions. This episode demonstrates that even within the most powerful dynasties, relationships remain complex and often unpredictable. The rift between father and son required urgent attention, and Charles believed that devoting time to Harry, even at the expense of other obligations, was necessary to begin rebuilding their bond. But to Camilla, this was unacceptable. Feeling sidelined by Charles's focus on Harry, her frustration mounted as their argument grew more intense. It soon became clear that this dispute was not only about a birthday. Old wounds, unresolved resentment, and latent tension surfaced, making the conflict far more charged than expected. The atmosphere at Buckingham Palace became tense, and in a dramatic moment, Camilla reportedly stormed out, leaving the staff and onlookers stunned by the severity of the situation. Her sudden departure left a noticeable void in the palace's dynamics, with many questioning the long-term implications. King Charles remains resolute in his decision to reconcile with Harry. For him, mending his relationship with his son takes precedence over Camilla's objections. He believes this could be the beginning of healing the deep divide that has strained the family for so long. Although Camilla's reaction shook Buckingham Palace, Charles is steadfast in his belief that this is a necessary step, despite his wife's disapproval. Many were shocked by the speed at which the situation escalated, and uncertainty now hangs over the palace. Will Camilla return? Will her absence be temporary or more permanent? For those within Buckingham Palace, Camilla's departure was a complete surprise. Staff members, accustomed to handling the nuances of daily royal life, suddenly find themselves amidst a genuine crisis. The Queen Consort, a central figure in the monarchy, has left, leaving a significant gap in the functioning of the royal household. For days, uncertainty reigned as officials tried to understand what had happened and what this might mean for the future of the monarchy. For King Charles, the repercussions of this dispute are both personal and public. He now faces the delicate task of balancing his duties as monarch with his personal relationships. Camilla's departure comes at a time when the monarchy is already under intense public scrutiny. The idea that Camilla suddenly left Buckingham Palace raises serious questions. Could this mark the beginning of a fracture in their marriage? Will the royal couple reconcile? Or is this a sign of deeper issues within the royal family? The public's reaction was immediate and varied. Supporters of Camilla quickly voiced their concern for the Queen Consort, while others view this incident as proof of ongoing tensions between her and the rest of the royal family, especially concerning Prince Harry and his relationship with the monarchy. Social media is abuzz with countless theories circulating about the true nature of the dispute and what it means for the royal couple's future. Behind closed doors, royal insiders are speculating on the long-term impact of Camilla's departure on the royal family's image. For years, the monarchy has worked to maintain a sense of stability and continuity, especially after Queen Elizabeth II's death and Charles's ascent to the throne. Camilla has been a key figure in this transition, taking on her role as Queen Consort with grace and dignity. Now, with her sudden departure, the royal family faces a new public relations challenge. But one thing is certain, the repercussions are far from over. Is Camilla's role in the monarchy in jeopardy? In light of the shocking news of Camilla's departure from Buckingham Palace, many are wondering what this means for her future as Queen Consort. Could her hard-earned place within the monarchy now be at risk? Camilla's journey to becoming Queen Consort has been far from easy. From the start of her relationship with King Charles, her position in the public's eyes has often been marked by criticism and even disdain. Yet, she weathered the storms and remained by Charles's side despite years of speculation, media scrutiny, and public backlash. Her stable presence ultimately led to her role as Queen Consort following Queen Elizabeth II's passing. But now, with these recent tensions, some are questioning whether her place within the monarchy is secure. The role of Queen Consort involves significant responsibilities. While King Charles fulfills his duties as head of state, Camilla is expected to support him in public engagements, represent the monarchy, and participate in numerous charitable endeavors. However, her recent departure from Buckingham Palace casts a shadow over her future in these roles. Some insiders suggest that the dispute may have exposed deeper fractures in her relationship with Charles, as well as within the monarchy itself. If the rift is as serious as reports indicate, Camilla's continued role as Queen Consort could be in question. Her influence over royal decisions, already a source of contention, could also be waning. Some believe her departure may signal a temporary separation, but others think it could indicate a more permanent shift in her role within the royal family. If Camilla's influence does indeed diminish, this could lead to a re-evaluation of her responsibilities as queen consort. Royal observers have also pointed out that the monarchy is entering a new era under King Charles's reign, an era focused on modernizing and streamlining royal duties. In this context, some believe Camilla's role could evolve or even diminish as Charles works to reshape the monarchy to meet the expectations of a modern public. Could this be a sign that Camilla's future as consort is uncertain? Despite current tensions, Camilla has shown resilience throughout her time in the public eye. Even amid public criticism and internal conflicts within the royal family, she has remained steadfast. However, it remains to be seen if her departure from Buckingham Palace is temporary or marks the beginning of a significant shift. But one thing is clear, Camilla's role as queen consort is now in question, and only time will reveal what her future holds. As the world tries to understand the reasons behind this sudden rupture, many are left wondering what role Princes Harry and William might have played in this situation. The brothers, whose relationship with Camilla has always been a topic of speculation, now find themselves at the center of palace drama. When William and Harry were children, Camilla was not a prominent figure in their lives, though her connection to their father was well known during Princess Diana's marriage to King Charles. Camilla stayed in the background after Diana's tragic death in 1997. The young princes faced not only the immense grief of losing their mother, but also the media's portrayal of Diana as a victim of Charles and Camilla's affair. This undoubtedly influenced their early perceptions of her. In the years immediately following Diana's death, Charles began slowly introducing Camilla into his sons' lives. At first, both were reportedly reserved toward her, with the shadow of the past still looming. Harry, in particular, has been open about his struggles with mourning his mother, making the introduction of Camilla all the more sensitive. Over time, however, William and Harry began to accept Camilla's role in their father's life. In 2005, when Charles and Camilla married, William and Harry were older and had come to terms with their father's relationship. Both princes attended the wedding and, at least in public, appeared to accept her as part of the family. However, reports suggest that while the relationship improved, it remained complicated behind the scenes. William, known for his sense of duty, reportedly found it easier to adapt to the situation, instinctively understanding the importance of maintaining peace within the royal family. Harry, on the other hand, struggled more with Camilla's increasing role. Over the years, the prince's relationship with Camilla became more nuanced as the family worked to rebuild its public image. They began to see Camilla less as an outsider and more as someone who brought their father happiness. She took on a supportive role, never attempting to replace Diana but finding her own place within the royal family. Publicly, William and Harry maintained a cordial relationship with her, attending family events and royal functions in her presence. However, as Harry's relationship with the royal family deteriorated, especially after his marriage to Meghan Markle and their decision to step back from royal duties, his distance from Camilla reportedly grew. The tensions between Harry and his father, as well as lingering issues from the past, further complicated his relationship with Camilla. In contrast, William, who remains deeply involved in royal duties, has visibly developed a friendlier bond with her, recognizing her role within the monarchy and the importance of family unity for the royal family's future. Yet, the memory of Diana continues to linger, forever shaping the dynamics between William, Harry, and Camilla. The royal family's public silence on this subject has only fueled rumors. So far, no official statement has been made, leaving the media and the public to speculate on what role Harry and William may have played in Camilla's departure. Some suggest this could be part of a broader royal effort to manage the crisis privately, away from public scrutiny. In the days following Camilla's departure, Princes Harry and William have remained relatively quiet, avoiding direct comment on the matter. Harry, who has frequently spoken out about his grievances with the royal family, has not addressed the issue publicly. Similarly, William, often seen as the more reserved of the two, has chosen to keep a low profile. Royal marriages can often appear glamorous on the surface, but hide deep-seated issues behind palace doors. Although Charles and Diana's union is one of the most famously troubled royal marriages, it is far from the only one to face significant challenges. Other royal couples have faced serious difficulties in their relationships, often under the intense gaze of the media and their respective nations. So, this is not the first time, but ironically, it's the second time for King Charles. The marriage of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson was a whirlwind romance that quickly unraveled. The couple wed in 1986 in a royal wedding that seemed straight out of a fairy tale. However, the pressures of royal life, combined with Andrew's demanding military career, took a toll on their relationship. Andrew was often on naval duty, leaving Fergie to navigate royal life alone, which led to feelings of isolation and frustration. By 1992, their marriage began to break down. They officially separated that year and divorced in 1996. Fergie's relationships with other men, widely reported during their separation, further damaged her reputation. Despite their marriage ending, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson have remained remarkably close, even continuing to live together in the same residence well after their divorce. Princess Margaret's marriage to Lord Snowdon is another example of a tumultuous royal union. The couple married in 1960, following the highly publicized heartbreak Margaret experienced after her relationship with Group Captain Peter Townsend. A divorced man ended. Their union seemed promising initially but soon faced challenges. Margaret and Snowdon had vastly different personalities, and over time, these differences became irreconcilable. The couple eventually separated in 1976 and officially divorced in 1978, marking the first divorce in modern British royal history. Royal marriages, although often idealized, are frequently filled with hidden challenges and tensions. For Charles, his union with Camilla represents a second chance at love following an unhappy marriage with Diana. However, the weight of his past and the complexities within his family continue to influence relationships within the royal family. Initially, Margaret and Armstrong Jones's marriage was seen as a breath of fresh air for the royal family. Snowdon, a talented, fashionable photographer, brought a modern sensibility to Margaret's royal life. However, beneath this glamorous exterior, their relationship was deeply troubled. Snowdon's work as a photographer often kept him away from home, and their personalities frequently clashed. Margaret's need for attention and Snowdon's growing disinterest in royal life created a rift between them. Both engaged in extramarital affairs, and their marriage slowly deteriorated. In 1976, their separation was announced, and they divorced in 1978. There are indeed precedents for royal marital breakdowns, but none for a king and queen consort. As tensions rise within the royal family and public interest intensifies, the monarchy faces new challenges that could shape its future. While King Charles continues to lead, questions persist about the stability of the royal household. For decades, the British monarchy has been a symbol of continuity, tradition, and stability. Queen Elizabeth II's reign was defined by her ability to maintain the image of a united, resilient royal family. However, with her passing and King Charles's ascension, the monarchy has entered a new era, one that demands modernization and adaptability. Charles has long been seen as a visionary monarch, eager to streamline the royal family and align it with the expectations of a more modern world. However, the recent turmoil between Charles and Camilla threatens to undermine these efforts, casting a shadow over his early reign. Some believe that this episode will settle in time, and that Camilla will eventually return to the palace to resume her role alongside Charles. Others, however, see this as a turning point, an opportunity for Charles to reassess the monarchy's structure and perhaps redefine Camilla's role. Could this announcement signal a broader shift in how the monarchy operates? One potential path forward is a renewed focus on the younger generation of royals. Prince William and his wife, Kate Middleton, have taken on more public engagements in recent years, positioning themselves as the future of the monarchy. As Charles navigates the current crisis with Camilla, many are looking to William and Kate to help uphold the monarchy's image and ensure its continuity. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are viewed as a modern, stable royal couple, capable of connecting with younger generations and bridging the gap between tradition and progress. Meanwhile, Prince Harry remains an unpredictable factor in the future of the royal family. Although Harry has distanced himself from the monarchy in recent years, his relationship with Charles and the rest of the family continues to be a point of contention. If Charles seeks reconciliation with Harry, it could open the door for a meaningful role for him within the royal family. However, this possibility remains uncertain, especially given the tensions between Camilla and Harry, which have contributed to the current crisis. Public opinion will also play a crucial role in shaping the monarchy's next steps. The recent drama surrounding Camilla's departure may rekindle old criticisms. If the public turns against Camilla, it could further complicate her return to royal life, creating additional pressure on Charles to make difficult decisions about her future. The coming steps will be critical in shaping the future of the royal family. Whether Charles and Camilla reconcile, or this episode, marks a significant shift within the royal household. The monarchy will need to tread carefully through these turbulent waters, with the world watching closely. Every move will be scrutinized, and each decision will have lasting consequences. This episode has raised important questions about the monarch's ability to balance personal and public challenges in the modern world. The relationship between Charles and Camilla now faces its most difficult test yet. Do you think Charles and Camilla's marriage is strong enough to withstand this tumultuous period? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. For now, that's all. See you in the next video.